Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you're listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast, the podcast about Joy, Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams, and we are episode 3 into a small arc about her life in a dream where we find out secrets, we find out stuff about the dream, where we see things we didn't expect and maybe find out why those things happen. So it's called Death. It's about tough emotions, and if you haven't listened to the previous 2 episodes, you really should. Anyway, we just ended with the fact that Justin called for the Red Dragon to get him out of the situation he got in. Probably. So, let's begin. Episode 166, Death Part 3, Dead is Dead. Joy's age 3, told by the Red Dragon. I swooped down on Bonny's revenge, my wings spread wide and coasting on the wind that is only there when Dragonfather is in a dream. It had been a while since I'd flown, and it had been less than a year since I'd been freed by Dragonfather and Dragon Little and could fly on my own. We were not yet good friends back when Dragon Little was only 3 years old. But I loved her deeply, and in my heart I called her Dragon Little instead of Joy Shelley. My heart leapt at coming out of my hiding place, at meeting Dragon Little and talking to her. I could not wait to ride together when she was older. Dragon Little saw me come and began to jump up and down. The sadness she had felt over what had just happened disappeared, if only for a few seconds. I flapped my wings and slowed down. I landed in the ocean next to Bonny's Revenge, floating next to them, looking at my 2 favorite people. Dragonfather opened the hand that held the ram's horn that called me. The ram's horn disappeared. Red! Red! Dragon Little jumped on the railing, and from there, before any of us could do anything, jumped above the ocean and onto my face. Jeez, Dragonfather muttered under his breath at the jumps she had just made. She hugged me, spreading her arms between my 2 eyes and not even close to any of them. It is such a pleasure seeing you so close, my Dragon Little, and talking to you. She hugged as tight as she could, which, truthfully, for a dragon can hardly be felt. Dragon Little took a step back and her pout returned. Red, do you know where Mary is? Dragonfather looked at me, his lips pursed. He had summoned me, not to defeat a villain, but to help him deal with the fact that he had promised Dragon Little that Mary was alive again, when the truth was that he could not summon her back. Alas, I told her in as calm a voice as possible, your nanny, Mary, was killed many months ago, my Dragon Little. But Dad said she was back. I kept my voice as even as possible. I was never a mother and never would be one. This was my chance to be a mother for a day, helping a daughter face hard truths. Your father can do many, many things, my dear child, but he cannot bring back the dead. I can't? He made a face. He did not believe me. There were things he would yet need to learn, but not today. The dead are dead. I have known many, many friends who have gone and who have turned to dust and cannot ever return. Dragonfather looked down. I haven't yet, except for Mary. Say, Dragon Little, Dragonfather, would you like to have a fun day? Huh? Have you ever eaten ice cream? What? I want ice cream. Dad, I want ice cream. What's ice cream? Dragonfather laughed. You're in for a treat, Joy. Climb on my back, I told them. Let's leave your ship behind. Let's go to a very special place. They climbed on my back. I knew where I would lead them. I will tell you about that tomorrow. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags Joy, Justin, the Red Dragon, Mary, Death, Dreamer. And so, this saga isn't over, and ice cream isn't the end of this story, but we did learn a few things. I'm not going to mention all of them, but I'm going to highlight some of them. Dead is dead in the dream. Is that possible? If it's possible, why is that true? Also, look up the hashtag dust. In previous episodes, one of the episodes is called Dust, but Dust appears a few times before this episode and more times in the future. The hashtag Dust. So, the Red Dragon, she knows stuff about death, and she knows stuff about dreamers, and she probably knows stuff about Joy, and who she is, and what she is. A girl born in a dream, that's not good enough of an explanation, right? That's just where she is. And there are things that Justin, Joy's father, doesn't know yet about himself in the dream. There are rules to the dream. What are those rules? That's a good question. We may find out. So, come back tomorrow as we head off to get ice cream and maybe some answers in the episode called Death Part 4, Riding a Dragon. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and a playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON, GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Howardek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you are listening to the... Good. Okay. Whew. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you are listening to the... Okay, what's my name again?